Okay, so it's over. It's finally over. I think. I hope. I'm pretty sure it is. I think we came out to a conclusion of this crazy fucking chapter of my life. Um, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I mean, you do because you are me. At the end of the day, I'm talking to myself, so you know it's over with that person. You don't have to think about it anymore. You dealt with it with your friends. We talked about it, and at the end, we agreed. Everybody did its own mistakes, and we didn't really understand each other very much at the beginning. Maybe some things were badly handled by a party and misunderstood by the other. But at the end, I think we came to the same conclusion, and I think that's the kind of where I wanted to go. I guess that was the only option actually. So, UP, I guess. I feel so relieved now. For the first time, I cried in front of my friends, man. Before even getting started with the topic I wanted to discuss, I was like, I gave them a little bit of a premise and what was happening in my mind. And I was trying to tell them that it's not easy for me. It's not something I wanted to do. I didn't want to get to that point, you know? And as soon as I said that, I kind of like, I fucking stopped. I could not do anything but stop talking and just fucking wiping my eyes. I think it's the first time they saw me cry together, you know, like that happened, I think. It was crazy. It was like, yeah, I was trying to explain to them, like, I was like, that this is something I don't want to do because it's really painful and I don't like to see my friends as enemies, you know? And, something that is against me and is not with me. That was kind of what was happening. They were not, I wasn't feeling them as friends. So it was hard to address and to tackle uh, that whole thing. Kind of broke down that yeah, I started not being able to speak. It was crazy, man. It was fucking crazy. I think they never saw me cry. Or at least in that state. Fuck. Ah, fuck. Uh, I still have some, I guess, unanswered question about my friends. But the growth, the biggest part, was talked through, and we came to a conclusion. And I'm glad they were open enough to, yeah, fucking talk about that and be sincere and be awake enough to like realize what was happening and how things were going. Yeah, I'm fucking saying the same things all over. It's been 4 meals, man. I cannot make a logical argument. Anyway, yeah, it's the end, man. Finally over, I think. I hope. I fucking broke a record, man. Let's get over this. So, yeah, what did I learn from this experience? Well, uh, you know, if you play a game, like you have to get comfortable, like you have to accept the contingencies, you know. You have to accept there will maybe risks to that game you decide to play, and you know that, like you have to know before you start. And I knew before I started, but I over time started to lose the grip of reality and started believing that I was winning the game. I was gambling, man. I was gambling. By the way, this is an analogy. I wasn't gambling. I basically I had this situationship, I guess. It's like situation with this person who suddenly started fucking hating me for no reason, and started, like, I guess, having some prejudice about me. Uh, she started seeing me like, I don't know, man. It's very strange. It never happened to me. I guess that wasn't the right person to invest my time on. And from a, honestly, that's depressing because when you invest time on something, whether it is a person or an object, and somebody fucking takes it and throws it away, it's never a good thing, man. And especially with persons. I mean, objects. Yeah, depends. Okay, but sometimes objects can be more painful than people, but in this case, damn, that was fucking awful, man. And I had, yeah, I was aware that this wasn't an easy game, a fair game. This wasn't like something. Um, Nothing was assured. Okay, nothing was assured. I knew that from the beginning. I decided to stick to it, even though I knew the possible outcomes, and it came out to be one of these outcomes which I didn't like. One of the bad endings. And this just shows to you like how life can like fuck you up in the worst ways you cannot even imagine. Because I didn't imagine this, honestly. I would have thought of something, but this was like unexpected. I guess that's cool. I mean, that's the how you learn stuff. I don't really have a clear idea of where to go from here in that front, because I kind of got complacent, to be honest. Until 1 month ago, when I started seeing very strange signs from the girl I liked, and fucking crazy. Like, my life is crazy. And yeah, I learned also that uh, I don't know if I learned. I guess I got exposed to some experiences, because not everybody has the same experience. I guess yeah, texting and seeing each other in person is very fucking different. Or maybe it isn't, man. Maybe it was just a coincidence, and we could actually kick it off if we were in person. I guess. Who knows, man? Who knows? You never know. I don't want to even think about that, because I cannot do anything about it. And when I say this, I'm still thinking about that. So it's just unfortunate. I mean, maybe like it's just a random thought. Maybe like if we were able to connect immediately right after we started texting, where there was a lot of chemistry, maybe we would have kicked it off. Probably, yeah. At the same time, though, it wasn't possible. Could not do it. It is how it is, okay? And I'm happy I was able to at least salvage my relationship with friends, which was the thing I wanted to do it in the first place, okay? And fuck, man, yeah. I guess that's was my friend was very honest, or at least he was being honest on top of his head. If he wasn't honest, it's probably because he forgot something, I guess. He really seemed convinced of what he was saying. I cannot know, man. But he seemed honest, and I cannot lie. I still don't know if what he said was true. 'Cause I really have trust issues now, man. I'm just a result of what I've been through, like everybody. So obviously, I cannot fucking trust blindly someone just because he swears on his mom and his family, fucking hell. So yeah, probably sounds very random to you if you're not me, because you have no fucking clue what I'm talking about. Maybe it sounds random to me as well. Who knows? Maybe I forgot this chapter of my life. But basically, my friend was texting to this girl, and yeah, he was positive that he wasn't texting much in the last 2 weeks, and I don't know if that's true. I guess it is, man. I don't fucking know. At the end of the day, though, we came to the conclusion that I must be dreaming. Nope, we came to the conclusion that that was a song, by the way. Don't remember the name, but yeah. I just asked them like, how are you gonna guys deal with this now? They said, like you would. I was like, cool. So it's over for you as well. They were like, yeah. It didn't go like this actually. The first part was correct, but like it was correct until the will delete as you would. The fuck I was saying. Then I I went with them downstairs to to say goodbye, and I was like, hey, if she tells you something else, like let me know, like something else in terms of like any update. If she ever like fucking talks about why she was treating me like shit, I'm still wondering why, but it's probably fucking some girl um, that happens, I guess. They get the ick, how they call it on Instagram, the ick, and I don't know, man. The fucking happens, man. I don't know. So, and they were like, nah, man, I don't know. I'm not gonna. If you want me, I can text her, but I'm not gonna. I was like, cool, nice, like that. So, UP. Yeah, my few questions now are, what are you gonna do when she texts you? Because she will text them, and I'll discover that another day, not today. For now, I think I'm gonna go to sleep because tomorrow I will have breakfast with a colleague of mine. This guy, he's 68, 64, great guy, and another person I met harvesting grapes, which I have a video on the channel, by the way, on the main channel. And yeah, man, this is kind of it for my life update so far. UP, genuine as I can, man. I really am going down the route of genuinity. And this was the update. Fuck, man, I didn't record an update video, a live vlog for days, weeks probably. Also because I wasn't home last week, so yeah, I could not record. I was in Belgium, I guess. Belgium and Netherlands. Plopsaland and Efteling. Efteling, yeah, that's cool. And I was with them, meaning my friends and that person, which I'm gonna refer as that person, that's her name. And yeah, man. Wait, that's their name. Yeah, anyway, was kind of the tipping point. You know, how the fuck do you say that? This was the tipping. I don't know, man. Yeah. Anyway, it's gonna be it. Who knows if she will text me one of these days to tell me something. If she doesn't, is I'm very cool with it. You know, I really mean this. I don't care. Maybe it's better because she understood what's going on and she accepted, and yeah, accepted it as well. Yeah, so it was a long time, and you know, my life kind of revolved around this for the last month, which it really fucked my routine and my business making. I wasn't really focusing on business. I really feel like now I can go back into the grind with a new perspective of life, you know, and I'm happy I can. Because trust me, man, when you're going through this stuff, you cannot focus on anything that is outside of automatic fucking behavior which you have no control over. Meaning, it's very easy to do something that is told, you know. I was working in the workshop these last few weeks, and I was chill because I was just told what to do. I had no responsibilities. Just do a fair enough job, and you're good. Go home, eat clean. I eat clean regardless at this point. It's kind of on my routine. Work out, another thing to be consistent on. I feel like now I can add back the business stuff and the ads and the research and shit. So yeah. Who knows? Maybe I can do the carnival coach thing. But yeah, man, last month was really a big fucking rut for me. One of my, if not the lowest moment, like one of, if not the lowest moment of my life. Mentally healthily speaking, you know, mental healthily. In terms of mental health, man, it was one of the worst fucking periods of my life. Fuck. Very fucking fucked. Circumstance and very unfortunate, but yeah, this happens, and I can gladly say I can gladly say I had this experience at least. And it's like when you break your leg or your arm and you can say, yeah, I broke my leg once, look at this scar, I have a huge scar here. I mean, it was painful, but now I'm over it and I have a cool scar to represent I went through that pain. I never broke my arms, I never broke my legs, never had a scar. Not like, at least not a big one. I had this, but it was made from that person, and yeah. But I have this now. I have this awful pain, which I can be proud of having gone through, you know. Of built me, if you can say. I know it's kind of a cope because I would have rather not gone through this pain, but like my colleague says, you know, everything in life is a learning lesson, and this was surely one. So yeah, 19 minutes I think I said most of the things I wanted to talk about, and yeah, hopefully I can make live vlogs with a bit more vigor the next few weeks, and I can bring up some good news, and I will be more happy, and my mental health is gonna be more stable, and I will be more like sunny and more upbeat. That's my hope, at least. So yeah, thank you for watching, man. Really hope to look back onto this video and for it to be a turning point, at least, you know, a big day. You will probably not realize this in a long time, or maybe you will realize this very soon and you will forget about it. I don't know what happened, or maybe this just isn't that much of an important video, you know, of an important change, but I made it. you will decide, and you will, see what's the real outcome of this video. So yeah, but I got a lot of things off my chest today, and it's very cool. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.